Welcome to Music and Medicine. I'm your host, Dr. Moshe Lewis. Really excited to be joined by my co-host, Kathleen Bradley.
Hi.
Looking amazing.
Thank you. It's my pleasure always to be here. We have had some wonderful shows. I tell you, I'm so pleased. And always other guests that are even as wonderful to look forward to. I'm excited to date about this guest.
If not even more so. So Blac Chyna is the brand, but Angela White is the name. You've seen her in music videos. You've seen her as a businesswoman, and she's going through an amazing transformation. We are so amazed and delighted to have you join us, Angela.
Yay.
Thank you. Wow. Thank you.
That's right. Give it up.
This is awesome.
So one of the most basic things we want to ask you is, like, when did you first sense that you were destined for stardom?
It just came to me. It never was, oh, I'm striving to do this or be in the entertainment industry. No, not at all. It just happened.
Where are you from, sweetie?
I'm originally from Washington, D.C. Yep.
Okay.
And then when I was 20, I moved to Miami and I went to school down there. I went to Johnson & Wales University for 2 years. And that's when I was also working in a strip club. And yeah.
What were you studying in school? What were you really inspiring to be when you went to college, when you thought you'd get your education a little higher and take on a whole nother career, right?
Business management.
You did.
Yep.
And well, that's always good to have business management.
Yeah, I've always been like really business savvy just throughout the years, like this whole entire time. A lot of people probably don't know this, but I don't have a manager. Like I've been doing this the whole time by myself, like everything.
Out of here, girl.
Yeah.
That's good for you. I just recently, and I've been in the show business for like 40, 50 years. I've had managers and because I sang and different things and what have you. But I just recently got a manager, Ro Brooks. Ro's a wonderful manager. I love him dearly. He's a sweetheart, part of the producing on this show. And I find that for me right now, in my lifetime, it's been helpful for me. And sometimes, it can be and cannot be. It depends on who.
It depends on the person. It depends if the manager or whoever's handling your business endeavors, if they have their own stuff going on and not just trying to like bank off of you, then it's going to work. You can't like sit right there. Because my philosophy is like, if somebody's emailing me, why are you entitled to 20% when I could just answer the email back? You know, but I am looking for management now. Somebody, want to help me take it a little step further. I'm open to that.
I got a great manager because, that it's a two-edged sword, what you're saying. I agree because I have an agent and a manager. Agent gets 10, manager usually 15, 20. But when I work for the agent and they get the job.
It's all these percentages and stuff. You got to ask them. Ask them to add it on top of like what I'm already getting. Like don't take them out of mine.
Sometimes it gets deep in their pocket. Like what the hell? What's left for me? But on the other hand, they can help circumvent and do away with some of the BS in the business. There's so much BS in this business coming at you, and you don't ever want to make yourself so accessible. Then that's why I think the protection of a manager is good. But like you say, it has to be the right person.
It has to be the right person.
They definitely play a good role, especially when you get to a certain level and your success.
Yes.
Sure. And I wanted to talk about Lash along those lines since we're talking about business because you had that idea long ago and you've continued to take it to that next level.
Yes. So I've had Lash Cosmetics for 10 years and it's wild how fast the time goes by. Like my son is going to be 12 this year. And my daughter's going to be 8 this year. And it's just like, wow, I still have my businesses that I started before the babies. And really actually seeing it grow is like a different story.
Where are they located and what's the name of your store?
So I have multiple businesses. I have Angela White Couture. I have Blac Chyna Closet. I have Hearts Pure, Precise Music Group. But my salon is in Encino, California.
You need to bring me none of your stuff.
And I have what else I just got to? I have a sprinter. I have a mobile sprinter.
Wow.
A hair salon basically on wheels.
Oh, wow.
I got to show you videos. You'll love it.
Yeah. Girl, you go ahead. I love it.
Yeah.
I know. She's
and, isn't that amazing how nothing wrong with me. Okay. How we base things in life on our children and the age.
Yes.
Because sometimes you think back, if you never had children, if something happened 10 years ago, we know you had that child that's 10 years old, so now you can go forward and look, say, oh, it's been 12 years because my child is 10. Like my kids are 30, 35, 41 years old and stuff. I'm like, wow, it was that long ago that whatever I did. But, and it's amazing how we just use the children as our basis for time. How's it's going by so quickly.
Yes.
And your daughter's 8 already.
Yeah, she'll be 8 in November.
Oh my God, 8 years old.
She's 7 now.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
She's so beautiful too.
Thank you.
And how's everything going? Everything's good with Daddy and you guys?
Yes, everybody's good. Yep, co-parenting is great.
Yeah, that is wonderful. I love that. That's very important.
It's very important. It's important for the parents along with the child, for everybody as a collective, to be honest.
It is. My son, he's 35 and he has a daughter, my granddaughter. She's 4. Oh, she's so adorable. And they're not together, the mom and dad parents. They were never married, but they're going through some little struggling times at parents because they're kind of young. But it takes people, even when you're married, you struggle in a relationship with a child. Yeah. But when you find out, and I could see the growth within him and the mother in terms of the child and how they're rearing her, bringing her up rather, and that how their relationship is calming down a little bit more. And it has a lot to do with, when that child says or repeats something that you said or has that kind of anguish inside them because they see it from the parent, you find, say, this is not healthy for my child. We're going to approach this situation a whole nother way and make sure that we are co-parenting properly. And a lot of people out there, they could probably learn something from you. And people need help or assistance. Some people need to go to classes.
It's classes. It's all these different things. And a lot of times parents would say certain things in front of the child, which that's not cool. Or say if your child wants some Jordans or something like that, I don't think as a parent you should say, hey, go ask your dad.
Right.
You know what I mean? It should never be like, well, go ask your dad or go ask your mom type of situation. I feel like, I've been blessed with that. And it's never like no bad talking or bad mouthing around my kids, like not ever. And that's really important for me. And I just know that because I have really good common sense, but I feel like a lot of people don't.